Let's get some reaction from a different perspective. Cliff May is joining us. He's the president of the Foundation for the Defense of Democracies. On North Korea specifically, Cliff, what did you think of what he said?
Well, I was glad that he said that a dictator shouldn't be imposing censorship on the United States or on the free world. But I don't think it's Sony's battle to fight primarily. I think it's our battle. And I'm buoyed by the fact that he said that there will be a response. Less so that he assured North Korea that it would be proportionate and that it would not be beyond that, because there needs to be some deterrence. Cyber warfare is a very dangerous thing. In this case, it was used to shut down a movie. Then there were terrorist threats. Cyber warfare could shut down our entire society. I don't think we're where we should be on cyber warfare, and I really do think there has to be a very strong response to such an attempt. This was a company in the U.S., but it's really an attack on American freedom. In the past, we in the U.S. and in the West have not responded effectively to attempts to shut down free expression. Think back to 35 years ago, Ayatollah Khomeini issued a fatwa to kill Salman Rushdie for a book he wrote. Well, not much was done about it. Imagine if Ayatollah Khomeini had had nuclear weapons. His successor, Ayatollah Khamenei, may have nuclear weapons, and that was a subject not at all discussed, and I think it's the most important national security threat we face today.
I think the only signal he was sending is that he's not going to bomb North Korea, but he's going to respond probably in kind to what North Korea has done. But I think that's a good thing, and I think the message he sent about the importance of the First Amendment, the importance to continue to avoid self-censorship was profound and the right thing to say.
What do you think, Cliff May? What would be the proportional, what would be the strong U.S. response that you would like to see come from the president?
Well, I think he's right to ask for a range of options from the Defense Intelligence Agency, from the National Security Council, and from others. And I think he has stated that this was a red line that's been crossed. I think it's vital that that red line not be crossed with impunity. I think it would be useful. You could use cyber weapons. We should have them to do some damage, but it should be right to the dictator in this case. I think you could also do other things. How about a showing of the movie in the White House? How about using Voice of America to show the movie around the world? How about showing that we will not be intimidated, that this film will be shown, that this cannot be done to us, but then do inflict some real pain on this regime? Yes, short of bombing the regime, but there is more that can be done with economic sanctions on this regime, as poor as it is. When the president says there will be a response, there has to be one. In the past, there hasn't always been one. When the Iranians plotted to bomb a restaurant here in Washington, D.C., a response was promised. I don't think we've seen one yet.